I don't know if we have anyone on from Barcelona. I'm sure they're exhausted at this point, but just thanks to everyone who's out there. And then we will jump right into Friends of the Tree, which we do not have in text, but Jono has a quick one.
Amazingly fast and thorough job getting the website up and running for our launch tomorrow. Thanks, Stephen.
Hooray, thank you, Stephen. All right, this week we have a couple events on the calendar. We have security threat modeling using Trike at 12:30 in 10 Forward. There's a little description here. Brendan Larkham and Eleanor Saita have created a new system for threat modeling called Trike, etc. You are all welcome to come out. That's probably going to be really interesting. And then the next event on the calendar is for Thursday. We have a brown bag on using browser ID with Django, which is near and dear to our heart here since a lot of our sites are in Django. So if you build websites for Mozilla or you love someone who does, you should come out and hear about how browser ID can be built in. All right, we can jump right into product updates if we have anyone who's interested in doing so. I think a lot of the people who normally do that are currently in Barcelona, so are there any volunteers? Going twice? Awesome, all right, just read the wiki. There isn't a whole lot on here yet. Hopefully that'll get filled in as the people who are in Europe get, before they go to bed. Do you have any updates from Thunderbird or Toronto or any voice updates?
Hey, this is Matt in Toronto. Just a quick update on the Drumbeat side. As many of you know, we're actually in the process of winding down the Drumbeat brand and website. There's a blog post in the wiki with details. Basically, we're going to focus on the best parts of Drumbeat, which is really focusing on making and learning and providing tools and events for web makers. So we're still working on a new name and brand. We'll have more on that soon. But obviously, it's going to change the way we give our updates in these meetings. So beginning next week, some Mozilla Drumbeat projects that have kind of all grown up, like Mozilla Popcorn, will begin giving regular status updates in these calls. So you can look for more on that starting next week.
Fantastic. Thanks, Matt. Any other voice updates? Last call. Okay, we'll move right into speakers. We have two speakers at this point. First up is Craig Cook, who's going to be talking about Blogzilla, the universal One Mozilla blog theme for the official Mozilla blog.
Yep. All right, greetings, people of Earth. So the One Mozilla project is an ongoing initiative to merge our various web identities, and we're taking at the same time we're also sort of redesigning, rebranding Mozilla.org. Part of that sort of web presence is we've got over 150 different WordPress-powered blogs, a lot in the blog network, but others elsewhere. So in the past, what we've done is we've sort of built a lot of one-off WordPress themes for every new blog that comes along and wants a little bit of customization, and that's started to creep out of the scope of what we actually would rather do, and so we're trying to avoid that. And we're taking this opportunity to build a single WordPress theme that has a lot of customization options so that we can sort of, it'll be a consistent brand presentation. It'll all look like Mozilla, but you'll still be able to change things around and kind of make it your own, and we can customize it for everyone else who wants to use it. So moving forward, pretty soon we'll start to roll it out in the next couple of weeks. So I can present to you the One Mozilla WordPress theme, which I don't know if this is going to pick up the resizing of the window. So it is also a responsive design.
Yay!
So so we get so we've got the two sidebars, which the second sidebar is actually optional. If you leave widgets out of that, then it just changes. I can actually update that very quickly. And it sort of rearranges to have a single sidebar. It also is it's a responsive layout that We've tried to make it. I'm not using my own computer. Everything's different. Nothing's how I want it. Yes, it's all wrong. It's all wrong. Okay, give me 1 second. So it adjusts to a single sidebar. You can. What else can you do? Let's see. You can have an optional menu if you want to do navigation, but I'm not going to demonstrate that right now. But the really cool thing is you can do a header image. So for different things that have header images, let's see, I think I've got a few examples in here so we can actually show you a quick update. If I can refresh. Images, so we can sort of customize it that way. But the thing that I think most people are really kind of psyched for is we have different color schemes. If I can enable a different color scheme. So we've got a blue color scheme that we'll use on a lot of our sort of Firefox specific sites. We've got sort of a neutral gray color scheme. And we've got 4 so far. We can start to build out more. We have this one that I think looks pretty cool. Let's see. I can see if it can actually shrink down small enough to see what it looks like in a mobile. Whoa, that's funky. Somebody file that bug. Wow, that's really messed up. Okay, we'll pretend we didn't see that, and I will make a note to myself to fix that bug. So anyway, that's the WordPress theme. We're going to start to roll it out on some of the core blogs in the next few weeks. It will eventually be available to anyone to use on blog.mozilla.com. If you have any sort of special tweaks or requests you'd like to, if you want to get your blog on this theme, we've got an open bug. You can put yourself on the list. If you want, a header image, if you want special tweaks, we can do more color schemes, that sort of thing, and you can contact us, and we'll get you set up. So there we go. I think I ran over 3 minutes.
Thanks, Greg. All right, next we have Michael Coates, who's going to be talking about security at Mozilla.
Hey, everybody. So a few weeks ago, you probably saw an email talking about a little bit of security reorganization. It was on a Friday morning, so maybe you didn't, but it's in your inbox nonetheless. So we made some changes after looking at, security at Mozilla. We've grown over the years, and like everything here, sometimes you grow in different directions, and you step back and you say, all right, how do we make this make a little bit more sense? And so we've realigned how we're doing things such that we have 2 teams that are really focused on 2 really core areas. We have now a security assurance team that focuses on doing code reviews, threat modeling, pen testing for anything. Before, you might have been confused saying, well, this team does that kind of work for this project and that team does it for that project. Now we have one team that helps make things secure and helps break things to find problems beforehand. So that's a security assurance team. We also have a security engineering team that is building new features into Firefox and products that Lucas is leading up, security and privacy. So those details are in that email if you got it, and if not, we have some links up here that can help provide more information. But the goal here is also to make it very simple for everyone. So if you feel like you want security to be involved in what you're doing, which is always good, we would never say, why would you want us there? There's an email, a single email, security@Mozilla, and we will take that and then figure out what magic needs to happen. Now we're working, we've had other systems in the past, Bugzilla key flags, keywords, I'm sorry. Those things all work, so if you're thinking, what about this system or that, you can keep using all that. We're going to make it simpler, but you can keep using the ways that work. But everything's going to be publicly available, and we're working really hard to continue our public outreach to the community. We have the Bug Bounty Program, of course, that's been going on for years. And we're going to use these Moz camps as another opportunity to reach out and engage community in security, which is, at Mozilla, we're pretty unique in that situation. Most companies don't acknowledge anything about security publicly. And being able to talk about something as specific and intense as security here is pretty awesome. So check out those links for more information. You have that email address. If anything ever crosses your mind, just send us an email. And that's about it. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Michael. Quick refresh to see if we have any last-minute additions. Nope. Anyone who meant to put themselves on here who didn't? Okay. We are going to move right into new hires, unless some of the people on this side of the lightning talks want to say anything. Cool. Do we have new hires for today? We do. So if you have a new hire or an intern that you'd like to introduce, please start coming up. We'll get the camera adjusted. It's a solid parade. Now, if there's any questions from IRC or anything, now's a good time to start thinking those up. All right. One more second. Are we going to adjust the camera for the X? New hires on the X. This is for you.
Hello, so I'm Ibai from Sumo, and this is Tyler Downer. It's probably well known from a couple of you. He's joining the Sumo team as a marketplace support rep. So anything that goes wrong with the marketplace, he will be responsible of helping users with. Good luck.
Hi, I'm Sean Stengel from the IronMonkey team, and I'd like to introduce Kanan Vijayan, who will be joining us from the Toronto office, working on IronMonkey general compiler optimizations. So welcome, Kanan.
Hello, I'm Rainer, I'm the video dude, and I am happy to announce that Spencer, everybody knows Spencer, turned into a full-time video producer at Mozilla. Welcome, Spencer.
Hi, I'm Ivan Boyle. I work on the security assurance team, and I'm introducing Adam Muntner, who is working for us out of New York.
Is that it? Any other interns or new hires? Great. All right. Were there any questions from IRC?
There was actually one other thing that was supposed to be on there that I think got missed. The services team is a team that we've been working together for a while now, and we haven't actually had any. We've just gotten ourselves inserted into these weekly meetings. We wanted to introduce ourselves. We're a team of about 30 people that do a lot of awesome things. We built Firefox Sync. We built Firefox Sync into the native Android UI in time to make it land before the Mobile World Congress. We're also building scalable services infrastructure so that you don't have to. And coming weeks, we'll be going into more detail about some of our projects, but we look forward to interacting more with the rest of you. So thanks.
Thanks. Thank you. Sorry you got missed. Any last updates? All right. Well, you're all finished. Everyone have a fantastic week, and keep your eyes out for news from Mobile World Congress. All right. Have a good one.